Here's everything I made from scratch today to save money and eat fewer ultra-processed food. I try and dedicate at least one day a week to restocking our fridge and freezer, and I love cooking, so this is a fun day out for me. When I make bread, I will always make 2 loaves at a time, one white and one wholemeal or seeded. Seeds on the outside of a loaf can burn very easily, so if you cover it with tinfoil, it reflects the heat and slows the process down. You can also use the tinfoil hack on any normal loaf if you feel like the crust is getting a bit too dark. And seeded loaves are so messy to cut. I bought a few kilograms of green bananas thinking they would slowly ripen on the side, but instead they got a load of brown spots all over them while still being green. I just don't get that. Either way, I'm not complaining because it left me with the quite fun job of thinking up ways to use them. Of course, I had to make a banana cake batter using wholemeal flour, which is a pretty sneaky way of getting extra fibre into your kids' diet. There was enough batter to make into a bundt cake shape and a regular loaf shape, and this all went into the freezer. With the leftover bananas, I made banana pancakes. All the eggs make them quite high in protein, and there's no flour, just oats, which makes them gluten-free naturally. I let this sit in the fridge for a few hours to let the oats thicken up the mixture, then fry in some butter for a few minutes on each side just like you would with normal pancakes. I like to freeze these and then reheat them in the microwave in those mornings when I need a quick breakfast for the children. I use a lot of eggs in the pancakes and the cake batter, and I don't waste anything in this house. The eggshells get crushed and used in the garden, and I even use the cardboard boxes that they come in. If you remove any labels, then give them a quick soak in some water so they're not dry, then they are a great addition to your compost bin. I know it's my own fault for indulging them, but my kids have now come to expect an ice lolly after school every day, especially in this heat. I've been totally inspired by the creator Little Lou Cooks to make these fruity ice lollies. She's put the recipe on her Instagram and they were so good I could barely keep my kids' hands off of them. My courgette plant has finally given me courgettes, and this is my favourite way to use them up. Firstly, squeeze some of the water out, and legend says this is wonderful for your skin. I added in a few other bits and then baked. This was originally a baby-led weaning recipe by Rebecca Wilson, and you know it's good because my kids are 7 years old now and I'm still making it. I won't lie, it took me a while to crack how to successfully grow beetroot in the garden, but now I know how to grow it. I just have so much of the stuff I can't eat it fast enough. So with this batch I resorted to pickling it. Let me know if you want a separate video on this. As well as harvesting the beetroot from the garden, I also wanted to harvest some of the sun's energy. I did that by making a lemon sun tea. Make sure you're using organic lemons. If you don't, then you might as well just throw the whole thing in the bin. All it is 4 tea bags, 3 lemons, 1 cup of sugar, and fill the rest up with water. I don't actually know whether the sun does anything except for heat it up, but it gives me fairy vibes and I love it. Anyway, back to reality and the kitchen, and I made some sausage rolls with hidden veggies. I get so many questions about these, so I'm going to quick fire answer a few now. To stop them sticking together, freeze them flat on a baking tray before you put them in a bag. No, you do not have to add egg to them. Yes, you can cook them straight from frozen. And yes, puff pastry is ultra processed, but pick your battles. Another battle I had to pick was deciding whether or not to post this video about the dates. After the date gate and horrendous